Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Jeff Heimbach for HorrorBuzz.com, and with me as always is my friend Mr. Bones and his little nephew Kevin. Again, you can tell by the look on their faces that they are very excited for month 4 from HuntAKiller.com. Now, the last 3 months have been this slowly unfolding mystery of our friend who is sending us letters from inside a psychiatric facility in Maryland. And he's been slowly telling us this story of someone else, or perhaps himself, we're not entirely sure. But it's been unfolding, and it's been very, very interesting, and I'm very intrigued. So, month 4 also brings with it some changes from HuntAKiller.com. They sent us an email not too long ago how they were going to improve the experience, and they were going to send us some things to make sure we didn't miss any part of the story, because some people may or may not have been having that problem. I have not personally so far, but it's great to see them that they're going to be making some changes, and I believe this is the first month where those changes are actually in place, so let's open it up and see what's inside. Again, I'm opening. I only slid it open. I haven't actually looked yet, so this is my first time revealing all of this stuff. And right off the bat, there's a bunch of stuff inside, ephemera, I'm very curious about. So the very first thing that we're going to take a look at here, it looks to be a magnifying glass. Ooh, just like a real detective. This is pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about this, and it's pretty hefty too. It's no joke. I mean, it's plastic, but it's a hefty plastic, so this will come in handy for really inspecting clues up close and personal. There is also a tiny little bag that doesn't have anything in it. I'm not sure if something is supposed to be in it, or maybe we put something in this bag later on. I guess we'll find out, and let's check it out. There is also a cool little thing in here for another one of their new cases. It's called 1934. It's a gruesome and tragic case. And I'm pretty sure it's a... Oh yeah, it says it's a one-time premium story. It's one case that comes to you. It's been selling out pretty quickly. I'm not sure if they have any left, but if you are curious, you could definitely check out this one-time only case. And if it's any of the other boxes or any indication, this is going to be just as incredible as all the other ones as well. So I'm just going to put this to the side for now. And it says, welcome to episode 4. Oh, this is cool. So they let you know what episode you're on. This month, your package contains 7 items. To verify your episode contents, go to huntakiller.com/inventory, and it gives you a password for it. But it's cool. You can write down all 7 things that are within this package and make sure you have them all. And then you can go online to verify that you do have all 7 of these objects. So that's pretty awesome. And if you share your experience and tag them online, you can possibly win a free month. So that's pretty awesome as well. So good for them for making some new changes. Also, there's this thing, kind of like an introduction to what the experience is. This would be really cool for first-time people who are just starting this for the first time. It says, welcome to the hunt. It's an interactive story, like a TV show you can touch. That's really cool. But there's all sorts of things here, like how to play. There's analysis, objects, research, physical interaction and tools, puzzles, codes, and ciphers, and take notes. So this is great. So it actually says on the top, by receiving the first episode, you are now part of the HuntAKiller universe. So this will probably come in all first episode boxes from now on, but they wanted us to have it as well, just in case. And there's a whole bunch of stuff here, like how to solve the cases, places to go where if you need help, the forums that they have, a warning about spoilers, because obviously spoilers exist online. By you watching me do this, this is kind of a spoiler on its own. And just a hunt, all about your HuntAKiller experience. So kudos to them for right off the bat, like even before jumping into the rest of the package, making some really good changes to the entire experience. So I'm very excited about this. This is cool. It also looks to be a pin here, a HuntAKiller pin. Actually, I'm assuming that is what was in this plastic bag right here. So this is pretty neat. I like this little pin. I'm gonna put it to the side for now. I don't think it actually has to do with this episode, but there it is. And now we're just gonna get into the rest of the episode. Yet again, Listening Friends of America envelope inspected by it looks like JN, the same person who's been inspecting them all along as well. I'm covering my address on this because I did not do that. And let's open this envelope up and see what's inside and what we can magnify with this wonderful magnifying glass. That's carefully, no sharp objects in this one, thankfully, so that's why I'm being a little more aggressive in my opening. Last one I wanted to be very careful not to cut myself. And looks like there's a lot of things inside, so let's just dump them out on the table and see what's going on. Oh, even more stuff. And it feels like there's something else as well. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right, Sure. Okay, we're good. Perfect. All right, let's start. Let's just go crazy. Let's start where we usually start, and it looks like the Listening Friends of America letter from our new friend, Jacob Nielsen, not George Madsen at all. George Madsen is no longer the vice president. This is Jacob Nielsen, and it says, and if apparently they pray for George's return in one piece. I'm not sure what that means. That's a little terrifying. They have decided to implement a reward system for their residents, so good behavior deserves recognition, and in special cases, I will be allowing input from residents regarding their views on daily operations. Okay, alright, that's very interesting. So, a letter from our new friend, Jacob Nielsen. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna miss George Madsen and his weird title changes and all that stuff going on, but I guess Jacob is our new head of program here, so let's put that to the side. And a letter again from our friend from the inside. This one also as well has been sealed. Maybe it's because he's been so trustworthy that they're allowing him to seal up his things without really any, inspection of them. So let's open this bad boy up, see what the letter contains this time around. Nothing else in the envelope, just this letter. And it says, "My dearest friend." This John William James is such a sweet, sweet dude. Just reading about stuff that kind of goes back to even like the first month with the sinkhole story and everything. There's something about here that he misses his mother dearly. There is a lot of spelling errors in one section, which probably leads to a puzzle of some sort. And they have a good news. There's a new analysis of Mr. McGowan, whose case file we received during the second month. And there's a PS here that's a little disturbing, to me at least. I'm not sure, maybe you'll be okay with it. But it says, "You'll know the demon when you see him in the flesh." Does that mean a literal demon or just some kind of crazed? I don't know. A little terrifying. But thank you, John William James. I appreciate your correspondence. I will read this more in depth later when I get into it more. Next up, we have this little plastic airplane. Kind of interesting, kind of cool. Not sure how this relates yet. I'm sure there is a way this relates, but looks like something you would get out of like a 25-cent machine at a restaurant or something. But pretty cool. I dig this. What else we got in here? We have a letter to Dr. Samuel J. Hawkins, dated September 27th, 1967. And it is from Dr. William Richter. This is interesting, and it has to do with the patient McGowan again, so probably leading a little more into his story. And this comes at a time, it looks like, fairly early. I believe he was in the facility in July 1967, and this is from September, so it looks like something terrible has happened. I won't spoil what it actually is, but I will say that it deals with someone's end of life, and it's not Mr. McGowan's. Okay, alright, I'm going to put this to the side. This is kind of terrifying again, I'm not going to lie. What else we have here? It looks like a little photograph of someone, ancient teachings, and they're literally conjuring a demon, and it looks like they're in a circle of protection while they're conjuring this demon so they don't harm him in any way, which, again, terrifying. Going back to the letter to that PS, you'll know this demon when you see him in the flesh. And on the back there is some Latin. I'm not up on my Latin, but I will be translating this as soon as I dive into this box a little further. Very interesting. I wonder how this relates to this entire thing, and if they do mean a literal demon, or maybe someone is possessed by a demon. I don't know, but we'll see. And then there is this, it looks like a facsimile, like somebody went through the archives and photocopied this newspaper dated April 23rd, 1892. So this is going back. And it's all about, this is the livestock section. So there's a lot of stuff, like for me, immediately, sheep dip. I don't know what sheep dip is. That sounds amazing though. I want some dip for my sheep. I don't know what it does, I don't know what it says, but I'm in it. Sheep husbandry, fastening cattle for dehorning, the intelligent horse, stock notes, and swine papers. Stock on a grain farm. So, alright, this is very interesting how we seem to be going through all these different time periods. You know, we have us in the present day who is receiving these letters from our friend John St. James, and we're also reading more about this case from a patient, McGowan, and we're getting these things from the 60s, and we also have all these ancient art stuff, especially with this conjuring a demon. So I'm not sure where this is going, but this is fascinating to me. This is really, really cool. Good for them. This is a pretty in-depth story, and I'm really excited to dive into this one as well and see how it all pans out. If you want to begin your own journey through huntakiller.com, and I highly recommend you do, especially with all these great new changes that they're including in all this stuff. But be sure to visit huntakiller.com. If you use the promo code BUZZ, you get 10% off your order. It is a monthly mailing, so every month you'll get a new package with all this stuff in it. You will start from box number 1. You won't start from whatever you're watching me open at that moment in time. You will start from the very beginning, and you will go through it, and you will solve these cases, and you will understand this greater story as it goes along. But really kudos to Huntakiller and everyone involved for upping their game and really putting this stuff together to make sure that the quality is consistent from every single box. And to make sure you got everything. So this is really neat. I, again, highly recommend. This is a great story. It's a great immersive experience in the comfort of your own home, and you should definitely check it out. Again, it's huntakiller.com, and the promo code is BUZZ. Be sure to check out HorrorBuzz.com, where you can see write-ups on everything I found, maybe a little more discussions about what's been going on, and it will be spoiler heavy, so if you don't want to know any spoilers, be sure to skip that. But yeah, check us out, and again, huntakiller.com. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next month, and with box number 5, and we'll see where the story goes. Goodbye, everyone.